welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to talk about BfA Azeroth Beta and how the Holy Priest turns out and how they actually work. So first we're going to look up into the spells, if any changes made, and what spells we have. Then we're going to through the talents and then through a basic rotation. Keep in mind I'm not a professional Holy Priest, so I probably have some mistakes in the rotation maybe. Or maybe even I'm playing the class totally wrong, but I will show you all the new things we have in BfA Azeroth. So if you're just looking for new things, this will be the video for you. But if you're looking for a professional guide how to play in BfA Azeroth, well, you can just skip this video. But if you're still looking and want to see all the new things in BfA Azeroth for Holy Priestess, then welcome to this little video. So let's go through the spells first. So we have Desperate Prayer as the first spell, heals you for increase maximum health of 25 for 10 seconds and instantly heals you for that amount. So 25% more healing and increase maximum health by 25 and instantly heals you for the amount. Yeah, this spells a magic effect on enemies, so if you want to remove a shield or anything. Divine Hymn, your 3-minute cooldown where you heal a lot for all your allies or party members in 40 yards. Increase healing done to them by 10 for 8 seconds. Healing increased by 100 when not in raid. So in party groups like party dungeons or all that, well, then it heals 100% more. Fate, remove all threat. Flash Heal, our fast healing spell that we spam, but also cost more mana. Guardian Spirit, kind of give you wings. Callbound Guardian, increase healing received by 60 and prevented them from dying by sacrificing itself, so the wings will be sacrificed and they will be increased up to 40% of the maximum health. Message damage amount will kill the target despite this effect. So yeah, if the boss uses spells where you, no matter what, you will die, it doesn't help. Then we have Heal, our low cost mana healing that you have to, well, if you have a lot of mana and or you need mana but you know nothing much to heal, then Heal is the best heal to just spam because you would regenerate enough mana back on this spell. You can see I never go down below 97. But you can go fast out of mana with Flash Heal because it costs so much and it costs so fast. Then we have Holy Fire. It's a damage ability on your enemies. Consume the enemy in Holy Flame that causes 600 holy damage and additional 800 holy damage over 7 seconds. Stack up to 2 times. So keep in mind, you can see that it only is on the target for 7 seconds. But you can stack it 2 times. That doesn't make a sense when 10 seconds cooldown. But it's because one of your other spells have a chance to reset the cooldown on this spell. And here it comes. So Holy Nova is just an AoE spell that damages enemies in 12 yards. Like this. And it, well, I can see it actually also healing now. I think that's new. I don't mean before it healed. So it heals and damage now, everyone in 12 yards, of course not healing enemies. And it has 20% chance to reach the cooldown of Holy Fire if any targets are hit. So if it's only healed, it doesn't reset. So now you have a low cost mana AoE healing. I mean, it heals like 130. And the other spells heals for 1000. So I mean, I can't see any reason to use this. Holy Void Chastise. Chastise the target for 1400 holy damage and incapacitate them for 4 seconds. So in PvP you will, yeah, stun a target for 4 seconds. Release a miraculous light to the target location, healing up to 6 allies when 10 yards. Boom. And heals over time. That's because of mastery. And this one here, I should probably take some mobs I can actually hit. Holy Word of Serenity, perform a miracle, healing an ally for 6000, and it has 1 minute cooldown. So I mean, if you're really dying and you use it, you get here. Well, now it's critted, So it was almost a full health, but it will heal half of your health. Almost. Then we have Leap of Fate. I can see that in this game, I have seen Shadow Priestess and Holy Priestess both have Leap of Fate. I haven't seen if Disc Priestess have, but I will find out when I test Disc Priest. But everything it does is really you drag over ally if they are in your party. Levitate to make you flow, Master Spell, and I've seen that Holy Priest and Shadow Priest have Master Spell. Master Resurrection if you want to res everyone in the raid. Mind Control if you want to control the target. And Mind Control is both for Holy Priest and Shadow Priest. I have not seen yet for Disc Priestess. Then we have 10% stamina buff, so if you missed like old days where you had to buff people in the raid, well, then you have 10% stamina buff now as Priest again. Then we have Prayer of Healing. Prayer of Healing is our AoE healing spell. It consumes a lot of mana, but it also heals all the allies, well, 4 nearest allies within 14 yards. Then we have our Scream, so everyone near to you, 8 yards, will be in feared. But if you damage them, they will go out of fear. Remove a harmful effect on the target, removing all magic and disease effect. Can I also use it on enemies? No, only friends. Renew our healing over time. Resurrection, rest 1 target. Shock Londed, stab and undead for 50 seconds. Smite. Well, it deals a lot of damage, I have 20% chance to reset Holy Fire. Okay, that's cool, so my Holy Fire can actually be reset by Smite. Cool, and what is this? Bolster the morale of all healers in your party or raid within 14 yards. Restoring 2% of missing mana every second for 6 seconds. So that means you give all the healers 12% mana back. Well, that's a thing. I mean, then all the healers get a little healing. Little mana boost. Cool. Then we have Focused Will. Melee attacks against you cause you to gain Focused Will, reducing damage you take by 15 for 8 seconds, staying up to 2 times. So that means if your warrior will go you will have 30% reduced damage all the time against melee attacks. I don't know if that's OP or not, but that's pretty cool. Your direct healing spells heal an additional 30% over 6 seconds. So that's every time I use Flash Heal or heal, it also heals over time. It's pretty cool. And of course the typical holy talent, if you die you become a ghost for 15 seconds and you can keep healing all your allies. Okay, so that was the spells. So the rotation, I mean, you can't really set a rotation for healer because everyone have their own healing way. But what I can say is just heal is for, well, the tank haven't missed really much health and you can relax and you just want to use some spells. And you can't get out of mana with this spell. Flash heal is more if the target is currently dying or you need to heal very fast, but you don't care about your mana. Then you have Holy Word Sanctify. What is called? Sanctify. That is actually a AoE healing, very nice instant healing. And cooldown reduced by 6 seconds when you cast Prayer of Healing, and by 2 seconds when you cast Renew. So if I spam Renew, you can see the cooldown goes smaller, and if I spam Prayer of Healing, it will get very fast ready again. You can see, boom. Then we have Holy Word Serenity that heals a lot on one target, and if I use heal or flash heal, the cooldown will be reduced by 6 seconds every time I spam it. So that one is actually getting very fast up if you just spam heal and then the Serenity again. And Prayer of Mending, did I even cover Prayer of Mending in here? How could I skip that one? Okay, so Prayer Mending is a healing spell you cast on one target. Then if I get hit by some damage, it will heal me for 500 and jump to the nearest next target and do the same. Then we have Renew. Keep that up on your team all the time, so you heal over time. And then we have Holy Nova now that heals very little on EAV. And that is basically the healing spells we have. And keep in mind, as Holy Priest, you have Divine Hymn, that is really a lifesaver cooldown, and it will get you to the top of the healing meter. So please fix me on the comments if I have made a big mistake on the rotation. So let's see the talents. So the first talent here is 10% faster regenerate mana. When you cast Flash Heal, 40% of the healing is replicated to the previous target you healed with Flash Heal. The single target healing spells refresh the duration of Renew. So if I use Renew on myself, and if I use a single target spell, it renews. So you can actually cast Renew on all 5 people in your party, and just spam heal on them all, and Renew will be there forever. Place a feather to target location, so you place a feather, and if you run into it, you'll run 40% faster. You can place 3 at a time. A little healing heals very little for 4 seconds, but it increases your speed by 40. So you can see here. When you cast Renew on yourself, it reduces all damage you take by 10. So I mean, that's pretty cool, because already now we have this one here that reduces all our damage by 30 by melee attacks. So if you cast Renew on yourself, well, then it'll also reduce damage by 10, so that means 40% against melee attacks. So warriors will have very hard time killing you. Increase the duration of spirit redemption, so that's this one here. If you die, you will become a ghost for a longer time. When Guardian Spirit expires without saving the target from death, reduces remain cooldown by 90. That's the big cooldown we have. I don't have it out. Spirit redemption, Guardian Spirit. So you know the spell with 3-minute cooldown with the wings. If I took this one here and it doesn't save me from a fatal death, then I will instead, get reduced 1.5 minutes on the cooldown. The cooldown of your holy words are reduced by additional 2 seconds when you cast relevant spells. So instead of when I use Serenity and use heal, instead of 6 seconds it will be fast already, it will be 8 seconds. I'll probably take this one here, Guardian Angel. I'll probably take Light of Narrow. Reduce this cooldown of Physic Scream, so your fear spell will be faster. At the moment the cooldown is 1 minute, and it will be a half minute then. Create a burst, so you create a burst of light around friendly target, knocking away rave enemies. Okay, that's new. Before it just blinded people, but now it actually knocked people away and makes them slow for 3 seconds. I want to see that. And I can use it on friends too, so that means I can actually play Shaman and I have to storm and push people out of the sides. That's pretty cool. Censure. Holy Word Chastity stuns the target for 4 seconds and is not broken by damage. So that means my Holy Word Chastity here will also stun targets instead of incapacitate. So that means I will have a fear and a stun, like Shadow Priest, this one they talented correct. So I can either choose a knockout, or I can choose a stun. Your healing spells and smite have a 8% chance to make your next. Healing spells and smite have an 8% chance to make your next flash heal instant and cost no mana, and it has 2 charges. Binding Heal, that's an old spell from, I think it was last seen in Ravaged King or Cataclysma. Heals your target Oh, it heals me, your target, and another friendly target within 20 yards. Okay, that's pretty epic. So if I use it on this guy, it heals myself. If I use it on this guy here, it heals myself, him, and another. So it actually heals 3 people for 900. And right now my flash heal heals 1400. And this one here for 900, and it's also same cast time. I would actually say binding heal is better because it's same as flash heal, but it only heals for 500 less. But it heals 3 people. Pretty cool spell. That's also another thing. Normally flash heal healed more than heal, or almost the same. But now I can actually see the slow healing heals more than the fast healing. That's a new thing. Or Circle of Healing heals the target and 4 injured allies within 30 yards, also for 900. And that's instant. So you can either choose to heal 3 for 900 or 5 for 900, but it has 30 seconds cooldown and it's instant. But I pretty much like the Circle of Healing for old days. Your Prayer of Mending has a 30% chance to leave renew on each target it heals. Throw Divine Star forward, that's like we have now, and Halo, like we have now, makes a big ring, heals and damage. Makes a star that goes forward, back, and heals some damage. But this one here is pretty interesting. So my Prayer of Mending, the AoEs. Oh, Prayer of Mending, that one. So the one that each time you get damage, it has a chance to put renew on. Oh, that's boring. Then I probably can try a Divine Star. So when I use Divine Star, it makes a star and go back and heal and damage. And Halo makes a big ring. I could try that. The cooldown is off. I have a new mount, Heartsteed. Halo. Oh, that's new, you have to cast it. I'm pretty sure it was instant before. Okay, so the last rule. Holy Word Serenity or Holy Word Sanctuary finish their cooldown. You emit a burst of light that heal up to 5 injured target for 360. Enter pure holy form for 30 seconds, increasing the cooldown reduction of your holy words by 200 and reducing the cost by 100. So this one here means that every time I use one of my words, you know, like Holy Word Sanctuary, Holy Word Serenity, Holy Word Chastity, it heals a little bit on 5 injured targets. Or I enter a holy form where my Holy Words cooldown is reduced by 200 and reducing the cost by 100, that means they will be free. Or heals all allies within 40 yards for 1800 and applies renew and 2 stacks of Prayer of Mending to each of them. Okay, I really understand why it has 12-minute cooldown. I mean, this one here is the best healing in the game. Cooldown reduced by 30 seconds when you cast Holy Word Serenity, Holy Word Sanctuary. Sanctify. I mean, this will heal everyone 1799. And it put renews on them all, and has 2 stacks of Prayer of Mending. I mean, this talent here is sick. But again, it has 12 minutes cooldown, so I mean, you can save your team, but then it will be first ready for next boss. So let's try the Cosmic Ripple. So every time I now use a Holy Word, oh, okay, when the cooldown is reset. So that means if I finish the cooldown, okay, so the cooldown will be finished in 3 seconds. Something should happen. yeah, little healing. I mean, that's fine, like a passive healing from you. Oh, we have this one here, enter pure holy form, where all my words will have 200% less cooldown. Increasing the cooldown reduction. Oh, so instead of... So instead of reducing 6 seconds, it now reduces 200% of it. So that means I need to cast almost 2 heals and then it's ready to cast again. It's pretty insane. And then we have Holy Word Salvation, where it just heals everyone in the raid for a lot. And puts a renew and stack of prayer mending. So I mean, this was all the changes for Holy Priestess, all the talents, all the spells. So if you have any comments or if I did anything wrong, please leave down a comment. Or else I can only say thanks for watching. And yeah, I've also made a video of all the other priest classes, so if you're interested, you can see them. But thanks for watching.